What's going on, INTJs and everyone else? My name is With Honor, and in this video, we'll be talking about this post over here on INTJ Reddit's or INTJ subreddit made by this guy named Epistle. He wrote a poem for his girlfriend, and she loved it. I mean, a lot of people who posted definitely liked it. I liked it too, but he kind of asked for advice a little bit and how to make it better, and so I took that challenge on, and it was actually a lot of fun. So that's why I'm making this post. Ultimately, I just want to read it back so that people can understand the timing of why I made the changes I did. But I think it'd just be fun. In the process of starting to make a lot of starting to make videos about INTJs, the first one that I thought was really fun, I made a video about INTJ experience on Tinder, elusive swipe right requirements. So please check that out. I'll probably make more. It was a lot of fun. But for now, let's look at his poem and what I would do to improve it or just make it flow a little better. So because of the way he structured it, I started off with a different technique. I thought Tide's Eyes worked, Tricked Worse doesn't, List Maze doesn't. So I gave sort of a way to adjust it. It would sound better based on this structure. So yet twice the gushing soul is conned, and does lifelessness seem not so good. A sleepless night doth murder joy, and as I ponder the solution to the ploy. So I improved it based on this structure, and then I thought, well, let's get a little more crazy or reconstructive. And so I said here, I haven't posted this yet. Still need to submit it. But I said, I do see how you're rhyming within the lines. I would just structure it differently and hit enter after the semicolon instead of space. So basically just separating this part. So night and tides, pretty good. Size and eyes, quick and tricked. Curse and worse. Is and bliss, gaze and maze. That's good. So we just have to visually make it look different and make it flow a little better. So I tried to be true to your message, as true to your message as possible, and make it flow better. So each line is exactly 8 syllables. So I was very careful and specific about that and the language I used. This was really fun to respond to. Thanks for sharing. I hope you don't think I butchered it. We don't see this type of question here very often, but I loved it. I can't express that enough. Most of the questions on the INTJ forums are about being an INTJ and the awkwardness of it. So I really like this. I switched line 3 and 4 because having the first 4 lines rhyme created a really awkward transition to line 5. So what I'm saying there is, the moon she shines through day and night, and with her comes the strongest tides. The heart swells to double size, and widest blindness sears the eyes. Twice the knife cuts to the quick. So it just felt awkward. You rhyme 4 lines, and then you switch, and you don't rhyme the next 4. So there has to be consistency in poetry. So you can either go with this, rhyme these 4, then rhyme these 4, and then rhyme these 4, so that there's that consistency and pace that matches. So I just went with rhyme 2, rhyme 2, rhyme 2, rhyme 2, rhyme 2 all the way through. Here's how it came out. So I really hope you like it. If you don't want me to post this, if you want me to take it down, please, Epistle. I'll do it in a heartbeat. I don't want to offend you or anything. But I'm going to read it the way I wrote it, in the sort of tempo that I think it should be read. The moon she shines through days and nights, and with her comes the strongest tides. The heart swells to great proportion, and bright light burns our perception. Twice the knife it cuts to the quick, and twice the gushing soul is tricked. Longevity appears a curse, and lifelessness seems gravely worse. Vital though as the moonlight is, sleepless night doth murder bliss. With my reflection thus I gaze, I ponder answers to this maze. I don't want to say mine's better, and I hope you can see why and how I made the improvements. I really want to express that. 8 syllables each line, read with careful timing, and I think I kept your message intact with the way I changed some of the language. I don't know. Maybe I could spend some more time on these 2 lines to with thesaurus.com and try and finding synonyms to make this a little bit smoother. Proportion, perception. They're close, but the way you transition into the words between the lines, I can feel a little awkwardness here. But very good job. I definitely really like it. I don't know how often you do poetry, but keep it up. I think it's only going to get better, and it will probably help you in your relationship quite a bit. We are not emotional, creative people typically. Well, we're creative, just not in the way that significant others would like us to be. So this sort of thing goes a long way, I'm sure. But again, if you want me to take this down, please just say so. I'm going to post this video link into this response I have in Reddit. So just let me know. If you like it, please let me know as well. Thank you so much for posting it. I said it here. I loved responding to this message. It was so much fun. So much fun pulling out some creative tricks for a creative, artistic message, which I don't really do a lot. So thanks. Take care. Like and subscribe if you want to see more INTJ videos.